last one. That hurts.
Hey, Dad, so your conversation might go on YouTube, bro. You might need to turn the mic off, bro.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Hill.
But this nigga just ripped me, bro.
And he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Patriots. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second in just about a few inches.
But Jalen Ramsey got a tackle.
From the gun, Mariota. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter.
But that girl in the 11th grade, he's on the wrong man. That's crazy.
They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Play action now, Mariota. And this is caught by Martavis Bryant. It'll be
I need to stop all this blitzing, don't I?
Of 16. But no matter your experience level as a quarterback, you throw an interception on that first drive, maybe a little shaken up. Nice response there to get their
first. You're supposed to be watching my live stream.
I think you make an excellent point. I don't care who you are. You throw an interception, it's going to get to you a little bit. But the ones that we've seen that are the best, you never notice it. They don't come to the bench, throw their helmets. They don't do any of that. They just go back out the next drive and act like it never happened. And that's what we're seeing here.
They'll run again with Lynch.
Bro, these niggas out like they can't touch commercial on Lynch. Hey, Dish, not watching?
Short of the 35. Call it an 8-yard gain. Much better shape now on third and just a yard. They'll run it. Here's Lynch. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35.
Oh my gosh, that's so deep. But it just broke.
It's going to earn him a new set of downs.
You know what?
Well, if we had any questions, that run kind of answered him. He's still Marshawn Lynch.
Hasn't lost a thing. Maybe running with a renewed sense of
hell of a trap.
Energy after that year off. And down he goes.
Hell of a trap.
Taking it inside the 10 to the 7. That one 28 yards on the ground.
My man ran upfield and he got trapped.
They set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Bouncing back nicely.
I like this team. I like my last team.
The interception drive number 2 leads him right down the field and into the end zone.
So obviously his confidence was never lost, and that's a good thing to see. Great quality to have. You absolutely
you watching me, bro?
That as a quarterback. I have to think that they're probably still
on the
script that they prepared for this game. Just the second drive. They've worked on these plays all week in practice.
Oh yeah.
Put them in good use on that one.
This will be taken about the 12. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. So out come the Falcons now.
But this nigga got Jalen Ramsey. That's crazy.
On the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating.
They can't have Jalen Ramsey to be over.
Can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they felt they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing. Not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
And now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
That's very well timed there defensively, because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense.
But this nigga keep trying to strip the ball.
I think you're right. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. Pretty good running there, 9 yards. Sets up a 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And he's got the first down.
And then did you watch my live stream?
Down at the 42. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, it's the Falcons in possession to begin quarter number 2. And they've got it here with a first down. Here's a give to Fournette. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
You see how them boys just dropped you like that, bro? I don't even
Nice job by the defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
I got a nigga muted
only
and all.
getting 1 yard. There was no room
No,
to run.
that was Cooley. He invited that boy to the party.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Charles Johnson in there to get him for a loss of 5.
Now that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack. And that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And a big loss here as he's taken
Bro, that's crazy,
down.
man. This nigga bringing too much pressure for me.
In there to drop him, and back-to-back sacks now bring up 4th and long. And here now the punter, Martin, booming this one away. This is brought in at the 21. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And the Patriots take over. Now the Patriots offense, they work their way back out onto the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go up and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
First down, the run with Lynch. And he's going to find
Man, this nigga's beating me very bad, man.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
But another thing from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on first down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They got to feel pretty good about that one.
But Jalen Ramsey laying that stick.
Flat on his back. Oh, a big hit. It'll be a Patriot first down on a pickup of 16. 2 minutes to play here in the first half.
I bet you won't throw it to Jalen Ramsey.
Don't go anywhere. We'll be back after this. They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain.
I got something for that. I got
give him
something
4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Something for your egghead ass, boy.
On 2nd down, Lynch. No dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd.
The evaluation process in today's NFL does not take into account as much bulk as it does speed. And that's what we're seeing with the linebacker position. Those guys that can run, they can play at any spot because they can make plays on the opposite side of the line of scrimmage.
Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th.
Man, this thing's gonna go at 10-0 probably.
Please miss it. Try the field goal.
You made it.
And Sturgis able to knock it through. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So they were able to move the ball into the red zone, but they'll wind up coming away with just 3.
Yeah, 32-yarder. That's equal to an extra point nowadays. And
come on, Taylor Gabriel, make something happen.
This will be taken about the 12. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first 2 drives.
So there is optimism because they've improved, right? Turnover, you just noted it on the first drive.
Punt's better than the turnover.
The punt is better on the second one. Now they're hoping to turn into first downs and hopefully points.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Clock running, and the Falcons moving with a sense of urgency. Now back to throw. Forced out to his left. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down.
Well, that's a nice job right there. He's looking downfield, but with no one open, he takes off and tries to run for it. He gets to the sidelines and gets out of bounds with a first down.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Clock running, and the Falcons moving with a sense of urgency. On play action, they'll throw. And no escaping this time.
Wait, what?
Go down. They got him for a sack.
But stop trying to shout on the phone, dude. You know you wouldn't even be saying all that, bro.
We'll get a timeout.
So stop trying to show out,
man. The clock will
man.
stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. He'll look to throw. It's caught. Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before
I had to waste one of my timeouts because I ain't get out of bounds.
And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. They'll look to throw here on first down. That is caught at the 7. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 to the 5-yard line. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Back to throw.
Oh my gosh.
Traffic, and it's intercepted.
I just went out so bad. Cool, did you see that mess, bro? I just threw a pick on the goal line. I'll finish though. Guaranteed.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score
I'm just saying,
in
you
their
better put
head
it ball.
before the ball goes in the cup.
And you
This
better
looked
catch
like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
And a nice gain there as he'll be
You just got so lucky, boy. I'm telling you.
So we reach
I shouldn't have tried to throw that, man. I should have went for the field goal. Guaranteed point. Now I got the ball back.
Let's check in with Larry Ridley for our EA Sports halftime report. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3.
Oh, they got my boy.
This one fielded at the 5.
Oh, I see pancakes.
And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Walker with a grab, left side. And he is out of bounds, getting it across the 30-yard line. Nice
I really finna try this Julio Jones on Jalen Ramsey matchup. See what he really talking about.
The tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not even going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage. Powers through, and some room to work.
He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
They'll drop to throw. Flushed out right. It's a loss of 2 now.
A loss of 2? I should have threw the ball away then.
The Falcons on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. They'll set up a throw. Finding Gabriel complete. And the broken tackle helps lead to a first down gain. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
But it appears that they read man defense.
Hey, on Darius, but you missed it, bro. I went out so bad, bro.
The receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space.
I threw a pick on like the 1 yard line.
That ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
Out to the flat, that's complete to his
I'm not using that line. I'm using Dante
Culpepper. Footwork, he'll be hit and drop shy of the 45. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play,
playing
and that'll make this a 2nd down.
But then Fournette a beast, boy. This nigga just scratching his booty.
They go back to the ground now with Fournette. And they'll bring him down.
I ain't running for. They gotta hit that hole, bro.
Give him
You really
3
too good to
yards, and
run the
now they're
ball.
left needing a
You
conversion
like Cooley
here
back
on
there.
3rd and 6.
I'd say
Hey, Cooley might just committed then.
He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized.
Too slow.
And he finds a man with a crossing route.
Too slow.
And he
Taylor
gets this one
Gabriel's
all the way
too
down
fast for a young
inside
boy.
the 20-yard line.
Young guy.
A really nice gain
Why
of
you got accelerated
25
clock on, bro? That's not
yards.
fair.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. In a double
I just went out
coverage,
so
and it's
bad.
intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And a return just out across the 15 to the 16-yard line. Thought they had something going there to break that goose egg here in the second half, but to no avail.
Hope was alive until that interception. What a terrific play, taking the ball away after it looked like they were starting a drive.
And it comes, and he lost the football. Mariota had it jarred loose. And the Falcons...
Hey, y'all seen me now. Just lay that stick.
At the 28-yard line. He had gained really good yardage, but that's what you tell your quarterbacks, right? Get down after you got the run.
You don't have to prove your toughness. You know, I think that's what a lot of coaches are trying to preach to their guys. Get the yardage, get down, protect the football, and protect yourself from
Oh my
extra
gosh,
hits as well.
I just got
And
lucky.
it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down. A pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it, and in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides, where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
8 yards on the run there, and that leaves them with 3rd and just a couple. On 3rd down, Fournette.
Oh my gosh, that's some bull right there.
They'll gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1.
Well, they picked up a portion of it, but not all that they needed. Now that leads to a decision on 4th and 1. Let's see what they decide to do.
Back now in Jacksonville. It's the Falcons. They'll have the football, but trailing
No, we're
on the
gonna go for the
scoreboard
points,
as
man.
we get set to begin the 4th. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. From the left hash, it's a 36-yard attempt. And the former
man.
Sturgis gets it to
I gotta
go.
come up big on
And
defense,
they get
man.
themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. All right, so
I
you
got 4
needed 2
niggas in here.
scores to get back in the game. The field goal then maybe not exactly what they wanted, but it's a necessary first step.
Still plenty of time remaining.
Oh, yo,
You can
laying
really
that
use a
stick.
stop defensively after the kickoff, preferably a 3
Hey man, hey man, please, hey y'all like and subscribe, man. But you ain't keep on the beat, man. I'm going to get my boy Al. Got him. You gonna subscribe, bro? That's crazy.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case,
It should
though,
have been
giving
a
up the
pick.
football doesn't make them very happy.
Mikey
They can't wait to
Hart.
get back out there and
Who we
atone for it.
versus?
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this
Yeah,
drive.
fine. We can versus later.
Offense still needing 10 yards.
Like, you want to go
second
against me,
down.
Mikey?
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. On the give, this is Lynch. And they get him down, but not before
So I'm
he
a
takes
subscriber.
it
Good to
across
see
the
you.
40-yard line. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a first down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting
Yes, sir.
stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe.
I
someone
promise
put a
you,
lot
you
of
was not
time in
passing the
the
ball on me,
offseason
boy.
And continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Offensively, with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode,
And this
too,
game
right?
of
So
the year,
how do you
man.
do that when
Niggas
you come
wanna
back
see
on
this.
your heels?
Think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario.
I can't believe I just blitzed.
And make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
And at this stage of the game, time a factor, time on their side as they just try to eke out the final precious moments of this one. Now Mariota. He couldn't quite
Bro, keep
hold
throwing
it.
it. Keep throwing it. I want you to throw it. I guarantee I will pick that thing off.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
Man, stop telling that boy what I'm doing.
Throwing is Mariota. Room here to run. There he goes inside
This
the
nigga
30.
keep running, bro. He's
Mariota
pissing me
had an
off.
87-yard run
Al
as a
is
rookie.
scared to
This
throw
would
that
have
ball.
been less,
I'm
but
telling
it
you.
is a first down.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation.
Man, I'm telling
His
you,
first read
anything you
wasn't
throw
there. Heck,
deep
his second
is
read
caught,
wasn't
nigga.
there. But he bought himself a little
All
extra
my
time
corners locked
scrambling
in.
out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
Escaping the pressure right. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
Ooh.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. It'll be a gain of 2, and speaking of 2s, it'll take us to the 2-minute warning.
Bandwagon.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far.
This probably the play of the game right here.
As we come up on a big 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Mariota. Being chased out left.
He's scared.
He can run for it.
Man, he a lame, bro. He running the
14
ball and
yards
shit.
is the
I
pickup
beat your
there
ass
in the
last
New
time
England
before me.
1st down. That is an absolute backbreaker. That was a design passing play, wasn't a draw. You think you got him stopped, good coverage downfield, and he's able to pick up the first with his legs. Defensively, that kicks into your psyche and hurts a little bit, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and here's the thing.
Bro,
anytime
lay
you
that
jump a
stick
first
to
down,
that
it hurts
nigga.
you psychologically,
Man, you can
but it
watch
hurts
me.
more when they get it this way because you've covered everything. He didn't have any place to throw the football. He takes off
This don't
running
piss me off,
and picks it up anyway, and now you have to stay on the field for an extra set of downs.
And really could have used that stop trailing here in the 4th. And a really long drive here, and it goes on and on. They'll keep pounding here with Lynch. Now he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriot score. Marshawn Lynch, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Patriots add on to their lead. It's up and good, and that makes it 17-3.
Huh? That's crazy. I just lost to this. I just blew this nigga out by 21. Now I'm losing.
This will be taken in at the 1. And some good coverage there by the kick team as they'll bring him down at the 16-yard line. Here are the Falcons as they're on
Dang.
field. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
We're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal, way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. Looking to throw.
Cool, I'm in the game.
And Walker with it over the middle.
But that's some bull.
It's a big play there for Atlanta. And now before this first down. Stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter.
I should have hurdled that nigga.
Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. Now a play fake here on 1st down.
Oh my gosh.
This is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by
Ain't cool. You got it like that, boy.
With one consistent universal knock.
It's all crazy, bro. I just lost to this nigga.
During his career at Florida State, just 3 interceptions. Doesn't look like he doesn't have ball skills to make an interception. It may have sealed things.
And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield.
Yeah.
The Falcons going to use another timeout. That'll leave him with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
I should have been running the defense the whole game, bro.
Mariota here to throw. Dancing to his
How we got on quarterback contain, he still managed to get out.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets his football out shy of the 30 to the 29. And now we won't see a play on
We have on quarterback contain, but this nigga still managed to get out.
They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. To throw is Mariota. Looking deep downfield.
But just tried it.
Clock stops with 10 seconds.
Hey, don't try to throw no deep balls.
Bro.
I guarantee you ain't getting no deep balls.
And now it's second down. Well, they haven't had a whole lot of success in the passing game here. Now in the second half, he's thinking, I guess maybe just take a shot deep.
I think you're right.
Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Now we'll get whistles, and they've signaled for a timeout. Not sure I see the logic in this, but we'll get a stoppage anyway with 5 seconds remaining. Third long here for Mariota. In trouble here.
I should have let him throw the pick.
Back at the 8-yard line. Well, partner, even though my phone alarm
Hey, Al, you wanna run it back, bro?
missed our AM workout, we still made it
Turn my light on.
together, didn't we?
Well, you always know I need extra workouts just to keep it, so it doesn't matter. But thanks for sharing.
Hey, live stream, man. We out, man. I lost this one, man, but I'm gonna be back, man. You know what? You know what? You know what, stream, man?
How do you
I'm gonna
just
give
put on
y'all
different clothes
another
just like
game.
that? Pure Stretch, a glass cleaner, Pure Sharp. Good lord.
So that'll do it for us, for Charles Davis and all our crew.
Hey, Mikey, bro.
You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Come on.
I say, Lord, be my helper when it comes to getting this paper. Please protect me from my haters.
We can play a little bit.